Welcome to my live Monday night so stop scrolling and come on in and see what I'm making. So I have thanks and giving transfer. What is a transfer? A transfer is a silk screen that is reusable, that is sticky on one side, can be washed with cool water, dried, and put back on the backing, can be used 12 to 14 times, even longer if you take really good care of it and clean it, keep it nice and clean. And I'm going to be using chalk paste and a squeegee to apply the chalk paste to the silk screen. So if this is your first time ever watching, this is a good one to watch. This is a really nice, like, first time transfer to use because I'm doing a simple one color. And that can be helpful when you're doing something for the first time and you kind of want to do it in one step. Because I know the first time I tried to do this using these kind of silk screens, I wasn't 100% sure myself. So I went a lot slower. It took me a lot longer to figure it out. But it is so easy. Anybody can do it. So what I'm doing right now is I have a fuzz cloth. And it's terry cloth on one side and microfiber on the other. And because this is brand new, I stuck the sticky side to this terry cloth to just pick up lint. And you can see the little fuzzy lint that's on there. Hopefully you can. Me holding it close. Now that's the only time I usually will need to do linting on my silk screen is when it's first brand new and I'm first taking it out of the package, because you build up too much lint, then it's going to take too much sticky away. You know what I'm saying? It's going to like cover it too much, and you want it to be sticky because that's what protects the board. Protects the, see, I'm doing it on like a shiny glass surface, and so it's going to protect it from sticking too much to that smooth surface. So it can be used on lots of different surfaces. I've tried myself quite a few different surfaces just to see what it would stick to, what would work, what wouldn't work. So I have used glass, plastic, metal, wood, ceramic, the wall, mirrors, my refrigerator. There's so many things you can use it with. So just trying something for the first time, you kind of get to, you know, like I actually have done some surfaces that I probably wouldn't ever try again. For example, wood that has not been sanded or waxed. And what I mean by wax is something like Minwax furniture wax that you would put on wood furniture. That is a really good buffer in between a sticky vinyl transfer and wood that hasn't been sanded and waxed. So if it's splintery and hasn't been sanded, then I know when I stick this down to that surface and I try to peel it back up at the end, it's going to pull splinters and piece of wood pulp and stuff right off on the back of that transfer, which will make it not usable again. It just depends on how much of it pulls. Another thing I've tried is slate, and when I've put it on slate and peeled it back, it pulled some of the pieces of slate off on the back of the sticky side of the transfer. So those are two things I won't use again. Now, if I have wood that's been sanded and waxed, which I will use and treat my own boards and stain them or chalk paint them after I've sanded them really good. And then I will put a coating of wax on it, buff that before I stick a transfer to it. If it's smooth and I can touch it and I'm not getting any prickers, it's probably going to be a good enough surface for us to put a transfer on. So, but glass is an easy one. For the most part, glass works really well. So I'm going to show you. We're going to use bark, which is like a milk chocolate brown. And this is chalk paste. And we are just going to use our squeegee, like a 90-degree, almost straight up and down, and I'm just giving pressure so that the chalk paste goes into that screen and onto my surface. And you can see I'm working fairly quickly. And all the excess can go back into my container. That way, I'm only using a little bit to make this sign, and I have lots left over for more projects. Then, just get the end of one of the sides of the transfer, and then pull it also 90 degrees. Ta-da! That is all there is to it. It's a simple, easy process that anybody can do. You do not have to be artistic. Some people that enjoy this are people who are crafty, and there's people that are not crafty that love making these things for gifts. So we have an up-and-coming holiday season coming upon us, and now that we have the autumn winter catalog, we have all the really cute Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas transfers ready to go. This one qualifies as Thanksgiving, but the chalk paste will dry. You don't have to use a hairdryer. I just do that because it makes it go fast for my video. But once it's dry, that chalk paste is not going to go anywhere. It's a chalk paste that's been made out of real chalk and has the pigment, so it air dries in just a couple minutes, and then it's on here. So I can hang this in my house and it will stay like this until either I decide I want to take the chalk paste off, and then if I do, I can just use water, spray it, take a cloth, wipe it, and then I can do a different chalk sign on here. Now, that's because glass is non-porous. If I had something like wood, I would not be able to probably get that off. So if it's on a mirror or glass, if it's on plastic or one of the Chalk Couture brand boards, we have both the white boards like this one, and we have chalk boards with different kinds of frames and different sizes. So when I get tired of this sign, maybe in the spring, or maybe even at Christmas time, I could change this if I want to, or keep this one on my wall for however long I want to, because it can be used for all year round. So what I made this out of is just a frame that has glass in it, and I put just like a textured scrapbook paper. It was 12 by 12, and I got this at a consignment shop. So it's just kind of like an art frame, square art frame. I pulled these out, popped that in, cleaned it, and it was ready to chalk. And that is how easy and how quickly you can make a sign to hang in your home or one of your friends or family's homes. Thank you so much for watching my live. If you're watching this after, just give me a hashtag replay in the comments. And if you are not a member of my VIP group, comment add me and I will add you to that group. Otherwise, share this video so your friends and family can see, and love it if you love this video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week. Bye for now.